Eyepokes and headchokes.
Don't look at me with that.
Welcome to Eyepokes and Headchokes, episode 110, the Valentine's Day edition. I just dropped it, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You're
oh my god, I'm terrible.
You're abusive to.
I'm not abusive.
Colorful
flowers.
Roses. It's roses, right?
Yeah.
Why isn't it?
They're flora.
You open your own shit.
Thanks again for joining us. My name, Mr. Alex. The guy on my left is
Cooler.
Thank you. And we have a special guest via telephone/Discord because his phone shit.
Does everything except for what you want them to do.
Dawk Holiday. Thank you, Dawk Holiday, for being here.
Yeah, for sure, man. What's up?
Nothing much. Just getting into a shitload.
So
I did it again. Fuck. Just getting into a shitload of, wrestling news, shit that happened throughout the week. Once again, thanks for joining us. We talk a lot about this stuff,
you have
on
ice
the regular,
in yours, don't you?
Huh?
You have ice in your cup, don't you?
I don't have ice in my cup. Why would I have ice in my cup?
I don't know, because it's a hot beer.
No.
Well, thank you very much for the invite, guys.
Anytime.
I got whiskey over here.
And also in the background, we're playing Passport Gift, No Hard Feelings, his Valentine's Day album.
Yes.
EP
album. Bunch
really
of
cool
music.
so far.
Yeah.
I love the artwork.
Yeah.
The artwork is beautiful.
It's No Hard Feelings. It's a broken heart.
Yeah. You can see it on Spotify, probably on iTunes as well.
It's
SoundCloud, most likely.
SoundCloud,
Yeah,
yes.
Everywhere you can listen to music. Go check out Passport Gift.
I seen it on SoundCloud first, and I said, "Nah, I'm not listening here."
No. Anyways, so yeah, my boy Dawk Holiday here is really cool guy. Met him through our gaming channel, the gaming Discord gaming group, VIG, and turned out he's a huge wrestling fan, just like we are.
Yes.
And I was like, you know what? We have to have him on the show. We just had to.
Yes.
Especially because he was up at same time we were watching New Japan. He's like us when it comes to that shit. So
I figured that all throughout text where
yeah, exactly.
he's shitting on me for liking Impact, but he likes Impact more than I do.
I like old Impact, though. I haven't watched New Impact.
Yeah, New Impact I have not really watched too much of, but it's better. It's better.
Yeah.
We have Johnny Impact, we have LAX, we have Eli Drake. It's still
Drake.
good. Yes, Eli Drake.
It's good. It's just warm.
Yeah.
This
This is
funny.
really good.
That's why I thought you had ice in yours.
No, I'm just shit at pouring sometimes. I never tilt like an ass like I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
So
I'm happy you know you're an asshole.
yeah.
Who is the champion out of Impact? I don't even know anymore.
Johnny Impact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mr. Impact himself.
Wait, what happened to Austin Aries?
Austin Aries dropped it at, what was that?
I know, BFG.
Yes, big fucking deal. That's BFD.
Yeah, you fucked up already there. Anyways, as you can see, we have roses. We have Valentine's. Yeah, Valentine's Day balloons, and he has a pink scarf.
Yes.
Pink scarf.
So this he saw me. I didn't realize I wore this today.
You didn't realize
I realized I
it?
wore it. I didn't realize it was the day it was that I wore it on.
Sure.
It's like, oh, well, fuck it.
So it wasn't planned.
No, it wasn't planned. I just do this.
So the pink wasn't planned for Valentine's Day.
It was not. But I'm gonna set up somewhere so I can get some pink for Valentine's Day.
So for all of you that are watching, have a happy Valentine's Day.
Yes,
we hope
please.
you do. And go get some.
Whatever your sum is, go get it.
Exactly. So but yeah, so let's just get into
We didn't
news,
talk about
because there's a lot to talk about.
the Double or Nothing second presser.
That's what we're gonna talk
No,
about.
but we never talked. I asked you 5 times. When am I pulling up?
Well, I had it. AEW we're talking
Look
about.
at
So
you helping everybody except for me. Mainly yourself.
mainly myself.
Yes.
So we had the AEW presser last week because our last episode was aptly titled "Waiting for the AEW presser," and like it is, not even like it is. I didn't even thing to do it. Just like, let's just record the podcast while the presser is on. It didn't like occur to me.
Did you want to do
until
it after?
He asked me afterwards.
Yeah,
so it
he
was like, should
nah,
we have done it? But it's
too
like,
much to do.
Dan, what are you typing?
He's angry typing.
He's like,
No, I just have
want
AEW. I realized
presser.
it loud. I have a mechanical keyboard, so it's pretty loud.
Anyways, so AEW had their second presser, and it was to talk about Double or Nothing and all the people that they had signed. So they had Rey Fenix and
The Lucha Bros.
El Zero M. Pop up. The Lucha Bros, as you said. One of the better tag teams in the world. So they showed up and they just fucked up the Young Bucks on.
Pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
It was pretty.
It was good. I was happy with
it. I wasn't expecting a brawl or a fight or even one wrestling move. I wasn't expecting that.
But it happened.
And we got all three of those things.
What you think about that, Doc?
I thought it was great. It's exciting, man. The whole thing is just, I'm just ready to see this all in live, man. I can't wait.
Which, by the way, all three of us got tickets to AEW's Double or Nothing.
Ain't nobody gonna stop you. Ain't nobody gonna hold you down. Oh no. You got to keep it moving. He's really.
All right, I'm done.
He's really doing old school
so on
dances
top of
right
that,
now.
we also got like obviously the whole Kenny Omega thing was kind of the worst kept secret.
Yes, I kind of wish they would have.
For the most part.
Yeah, I wish they would have held on to that for another couple of weeks or something for like the next presser or something else.
Yeah.
If there is going to be another presser, I wish they would have. Just because it would have been like, oh, where is he really going to go? Like, just to keep it a little bit more suspenseful. Yes, it's nasty hot. It's very nasty
but
hot.
it's really
It's
good.
really good, yeah. I didn't know Blue Point was actually this good. And I just texted them on
the twits.
Yes, I tweeted
on the Twitters.
I tweeted them. Hey guys. Hey guys.
But yeah, so the biggest free agent in the world signed for AEW. We kind of know what was all happening.
I think Undertaker is now the biggest free agent.
Nah. Okay.
He's the oldest free agent.
Yes.
Him and Terry Funk.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. Like, he is one of the biggest free agents, hands down, regardless.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like
he's not the most sought after.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Can't nobody afford him all the time?
Exactly. Shit. WWE doesn't even want to
25,000.
afford him, and they can.
And nobody even know if he's actually gonna show up at WrestleMania this year.
He's just free for the whatchamacallit, for the
Starrcast?
for Starrcast,
Yeah.
not actually Double or Nothing. So that means he's gonna be there for the weekend, but he may or may not be there for the show. He might just be there to enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. I've said this many times on the podcast. I don't really want to see him fight.
No?
It would be nice to see him fight for AEW, but I don't really want to see him fight. The last couple of matches that he had at WrestleMania were not that good. He's higher in age. I don't want to see it.
I think he hasn't been that good for like the past 4 years.
Okay, I was really being nice.
The last time he had a good match was against Brock Lesnar, and after that it was
which one? 1 or 2? 1?
Yeah, where he lost.
Okay.
So
yes, that was definitely the best one because the second one he was hurt and you can see it immediately.
Yeah, what else can you do when you're not, you work one day a year?
Yeah, and it's for a reason.
What else are you doing? You're not staying in shape.
At all. No, it's not.
Exactly. And plus,
that's why it's not necessary to see
he's
him.
had hip surgery, he had knee surgery. Exactly. So he's had replacements. So it's like, you could only do so much.
He should just be a poor bearer.
If he comes in, I can just see him coming in, choke slamming somebody, and peacing out.
Mm-hmm. It's like the squash match he had against John Cena.
And Rusev.
Yeah.
Just do what Jericho did after a match happens, lights go out, have him mess somebody up, and then just peace out.
What music do you have him come out to?
Right? Yeah, that's true too. I have no idea.
So that's
what I was thinking about.
It's not really something that I'm looking forward to. Not because it's so much that we can't see, but mainly because of that. It's so much that we can't see because of his age.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to see him do old school.
No, God, no. Your hips.
Yeah,
that's the point. It's
you
like,
land,
I don't want you to do
over.
It.
You land, it's over.
If you land wrong, it's just like, I
don't even think I want to see him do a tombstone. Knees.
Yeah.
The knees.
The knees, yeah.
I mean, again, lights go out, a gong, and that's it. Because I know they're not buying the. I mean, that WWE owns that song.
Yes, in every way, shape, and form.
I mean,
they
but
own
this is
everything.
assuming he actually like partakes for AEW.
Yeah.
Highly doubt it because
They're gonna play his music for StarCast.
For StarCast, obviously, because it's like it's kind of. Well, hopefully, at least. Like, if we're there and we come... I would love to meet him. Be like, yo, Mark Calloway, what up?
And I think it's really possible.
You'd probably get punched in the mouth right there.
I would. By everybody. Not by everyone. Like, literally by everybody else would punch me in the fucking face.
Who are you? I don't know you.
Yeah.
You're going to make him instantly regret his decision for going on the independent scene. That's what I do want to think, because, again, I can't imagine he needs the money.
No.
I think he just has to be doing it for the love. And again, to get others,
I mean,
exposure, maybe.
Yeah, when you look at it, it's kind of like akin to what Jericho's doing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, he doesn't need the money. He was loyal like a motherfucker the whole time to the WWE. And it's like, yo, at this point in my career, at my age,
you don't need my loyalty.
One, I don't need WWE. And two, I want to try something new.
And I'm sure there's still loyalty between him and Vince somewhere else.
Of course there is.
Of course. There's not loyalty lost. It's just a matter of, hey, I'm going to go have some fun for a bit and I'll come back when I'm ready.
I'm going to go do something. I'm going to go help something out. And,
it's kind of like, whatchamacallit? It's kind of like Hulk Hogan in the 90s going to WCW. But not completely the same.
I see it almost as like Sting going to Impact Wrestling and then helping them get over and be a big thing. But again, like, he's not going to be the face of the company or anything. He's just going to hang out.
Yeah,
exactly.
All right, so
it's not like he's going to reinvent himself. You're not going to get a Joker Undertaker.
Yeah,
facts.
We should get Diesel to come too. To be the other Undertaker.
To go back to your point about Kenny, though, I agree there. I wish they drug it out a little bit longer because I don't know, they knew it was already going to sell out without his name on it anyway.
Yeah.
We were going to go. It was going to happen. Yeah. So if they drug it out a little longer, I think that would have been.
But maybe not selling out in 4 minutes. So that history is amazing right there.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, so this is what happened.
But at the same time, pre-sale tickets and then...
Pre-sale tickets sold out in 25 minutes.
Okay, so 25...
Because people were doing the same roulette shit that I was probably doing. Because, like I told you before, I got 3 tickets, and then I was like, I don't know about these seats. I re-rolled, got somewhat better tickets. Yeah. I was like, let me see if I get something else. Decided on one last re-roll, one last re-roll, and got a better roll. So I was just like,
had 2 computers in front of you.
I should have. I was on 2 different phones though, trying to do it at the same time. It's just like my mind was just like, no, just do it on your actual phone. Mm-hmm. So because all my billing information just like goes straight into it. So, but no, so that sold out in 25 minutes. What sold out in 4 minutes was the general sales. Yeah, so that's what sold out in 4 minutes, and I'm pretty sure.
So they're gonna be on the Access TV.
Oh yeah. They said that already. I mean, I bought it through Access.
Not to jump the gun with AEW, but what happens with streaming?
YouTube, Twitch, that's all there. You don't really need like a streaming service like somebody like Fight TV. You could do it on Twitch or YouTube, and
I mean, as far as
you could do pay-per-views now on YouTube.
I know that, but I mean, as far as them once they get their own show, should they start their streaming service towards the second year, towards the first full year?
Conversation for a different day.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Okay. No, because I'm just
gotta get established first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because they're not getting. I don't think there's any way that they're gonna get All In. I don't think there's any way that they're going to get All In.
What do you mean? Oh, like the actual rights to it?
Exactly. Because Ring of Honor loves them, but they don't want anything to do with the competition.
But they never said...
As far as year 1 competition.
Yeah, but they never said that shit is off the table. They said everything split amicably, and... Maybe in the future, like if it works for business, then they'll do it.
Okay, this Blue Point doesn't feel like 5.5.
No?
No. Probably because it's warm.
Probably. Did you eat?
A couple of hours ago.
Yeah, that's probably why.
2 o'clock.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have fun. Like, I'm excited to go to Vegas.
I am too.
One, because of that, and two, because never been to Vegas. So hey, fuck it.
Since we're still talking about,
Yeah.
Since we're still talking about AEW, you want to talk about part 2 of Chris Jericho's Rock and Wrestling Rager at Sea that comes out for 2020.
If the prices are better, I would want to go.
Yeah,
because the prices were kind of
crazy,
ridiculous last time. Yeah.
Yes, they were beyond ridiculous. Yeah. Yes, they were.
Was it like $1,500?
Yeah, for a cabin.
For one person. But if you went with 2 people, it was like $1,000. So it's like that shit made no sense to me. I'm like,
that's a cruise. I've been a cruise. So that's kind of just a cruise because you have food covered. I think you have alcohol covered. I can't remember. It's been like 10 years, but food is covered, room is covered, and again they've got a lot of stuff on the ship to do. So it's kind of worth in a way. It just depends because cruises are naturally just about that.
So only reason why I wanted to bring this up at this specific time was because we're talking about All In and we're talking about Ring of Honor, and AEW is already announced to be partners, and this is for 2020. How would this work with the next wrestling company that's going to join, if there's a next wrestling company that joins? It being 2020, I can see possibly AEW possibly getting the rights for All In, and maybe streaming it some way somehow with that. So that's a possibility. I can see that.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Being that it's 2 years, it's a year from now, maybe a year and a half. They didn't. There's no specific date. So maybe
when you say the rights. So does a Ring of Honor own the rights to All In or something?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do, because they were under contract while they did it. Actually, there is a date.
And they used a lot of their equipment, from what I understand, too. All that stuff was Ring of Honor's, right?
Maybe cameras and such, but not the ring stuff, because the ring stuff were all, I believe most of the ring stuff was auctioned off.
Gotcha. Okay.
They said a lot of that stuff was actually sold before the show.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe not majority, but a big chunk of it. But there is a date. January 20th through 24th of 2020 is going to be the Rock and Wrestling Rager at Sea, part 2.
All right. Cool.
But yeah, we can get off of that.
One last thing about AEW. We really didn't talk about who got signed beside the big guys. So
yes.
The new signees are Ray Phoenix, like we said. Pentagon Jr.
Yes.
He's also there. We already knew about Jimmy Havoc.
Yes.
Since before the presser, we knew about
because of the BTE.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, we have...
look him up. He's crazy.
No, he's awesome.
He's great. He's great.
Honestly.
I saw a video of him just chewing glass. I'm like, seriously?
Yes.
Yeah. He's fucking insane.
He gives paper cuts in the middle of matches.
Yeah. Like... it's fucked up. Yeah. Like when he was on WCPW, when I saw that, I was just like, stop.
I hate paper cuts.
Why?
I hate paper cuts.
It's the worst thing ever. Like, you don't know you have it until you go wash your hand, and it's like hell. But hellfire in your fucking
That's the second
hand.
time you notice you have it, because you always forget. You know that you get them the first time. At least I always do.
Since I work like a lot with shipping and stuff, we had to put the boxes together.
Oh,
so sometimes you get the cardboard cuts.
The cardboard paper cuts are the worst.
You might feel it. Most of the time you feel it, but sometimes you don't, and then you go to wash your hands or put like hand sanitizer on.
Yes,
dude,
worst feeling ever.
Hellfire, like straight up on your hands. But besides that, we also had Aja Kong.
Yes.
That was signed.
Nyla Rose, who is the first transgender wrestler, and I don't want to say any wrestling promotion, but that's how it's looking right now.
As far as we know, yeah. We also got Yuka Sakazaki from Japan. I think they got her from
Rise or
something like that.
Stardom, maybe?
I think they got her from Stardom. We also have Sunny Rose that was introduced.
Sunny Rose, a gay wrestler, which is amazing. I'm glad
that they're doing this, because like you're kind of breaking the mold
immediately.
Exactly, you're breaking the mold immediately when you have a transgender wrestler and you also have like a gay wrestler. To each their own. No judgment for anything at all. We're super
Only
for
question
it.
I have, and it's not a question for me. It's not a question for us to answer. It's more a question of who's gonna feel comfortable in the locker room with him.
Fuck it.
True.
I mean,
who knows? But again, they shouldn't care. I mean, they're getting paid.
Because at the end of the day, you know what? You have to have a
Maybe
certain professionalism. Exactly.
Yes, exactly. You should. I would just hope that he's not banished to either or.
He shouldn't be.
He should be welcomed into either or.
Either or, exactly. Wherever he wants to be.
Wherever he wants to be. If he wants to, if the days change.
Yeah. Whatever.
He should be welcomed wherever he wants to be.
I feel like he will be. So like I'm cool with that.
Most likely because the names that we have, I have not heard anything bad about them as far as locker room etiquette.
Exactly.
Or even just wrestler etiquette.
Isn't this
except
Darren Young?
Except for Pentagon.
Isn't Darren Young
Yes, he is.
As well? Yeah.
Yes, he is. I would love to see him come back to wrestling as well.
Yeah.
And
maybe here's a spot where he can.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
It's
just two different styles. It's flamboyant versus non-flamboyant. So it's a clash of styles right there.
To be fair,
so
I'm just gonna put this out there. When I first saw
Sunny?
No. When I first saw Velveteen.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But then I was like, nah, he just got this Prince thing going on.
Yes.
So I was just like, all right, that's what it is. But at first I did think he was gay. I was like, okay, WWE, you're going somewhere with this.
Yeah, I thought it was
But then I was like, oh, nah, he's just being...
I thought it was another gay-ish character like Goldust.
Okay.
Because I knew of him from Tough Enough.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't come off as gay or flamboyant. He just came off as a loudmouth.
Okay.
Who he really
is, exactly.
Same as Leo Rush. They're like brothers in wrestling. I love it. He doesn't do it anymore, but I love it. I love it.
We also have Sammy Guevara from AAA.
AAA, and I love it. He came through.
Well,
with
he's a AAA champion.
title.
He came with the title.
Whatever title that was, and I don't want to.
No, it's a AAA.
Say it like that.
It's a AAA cruiserweight championship.
Okay.
So no that. So I did some research today earlier because I was just looking shit up.
Because you're a researcher?
Yeah, because I'm a researcher. And I saw a match with him against Cody Rhodes for the GFW belt. Dude.
Oh,
it was really good.
Shit.
It was 2 years ago. Yeah, when we were like first around where we started. Yeah, around where we started.
Before Impact acquired them.
This boy's good. He's
yes,
good.
He is.
Sammy Guevara is good. And he claims like he's the best in the world, best there ever was. Yes. That's what he says.
He had a couple of matches during NWA 70.
Did he?
I'm looking him up right now. It looks like he was trained by Booker T.
Okay, reality wrestling.
Okay, all right.
Reality wrestling might be a good thing for them too. It might be a pairing there.
Could be.
He's a Houston, Texas boy, yeah. Booker
no,
T
but he's good, man. This boy, boy's good. I saw a bunch of like other. He had a match with Bandito.
Yes,
dude, that shit was crazy.
Speaking of Bandito, he had a great match in Ring of Honor with Haskins. Mark Haskins, who is now injured. It's crazy. He just gets signed and he gets injured.
He got injured. That's fucked up.
They also signed
Kylie Ray. We spoke about Nyla Rose already. Chucky T, Trent Beretta. So the best friends are now in AEW, which I'm kind of happy about.
Good.
Yeah,
I love them both.
Yeah.
They're only gonna go so far in New Japan, and of course,
and I think they.
I
think they got to their max at this point in New Japan.
And with that, we already spoke about Kenny. So with that, that's pretty much all the signings that they announced. They obviously announced the Double or Nothing stuff, like to purchase tickets. We already got ours, so
I'm trying to figure out what shirt I want from.
I'm gonna get the AEW is Jericho. I have to. Like, I can't not get that shirt.
I don't know what I want.
I can't not.
Expect at least $30. I'll say at least $30.
That's fine.
I got that Kenny Omega video game shirt, and I loved it.
Yes, I'm digging that one too.
Yeah,
I don't know. I like the MJF. I like
the MJF is dope.
Yes. Yeah. And the crest of MJF and Hangman, those two are pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
I need to go.
What happened?
I said I need to go look at the merchandise because I have no idea what they're selling besides the big stuff.
They really have a lot.
It's on Pro Wrestling Tees, right? Yeah. But with that being said, covered AEW.
So we're going to Raw?
We're going to New Japan.
Okay.
We're going chronologically. So we're gonna run through this quick because it's a lot. What?
NWA.
Okay, fine. If you
You
want to
said
go
chronologically.
it's time.
I know.
Stop it.
I'm doing alphabetical. This is Blue Point Beer.
No, don't start that shit again. Do not.
Okay, I'm ready. I pulled up New Beginnings.
So we had, I think, 8 matches total. Yes, we had 8 matches total.
I got 21. No, I'm bugging.
You had 21 matches on New Beginning in Osaka.
No, it's not 21. It's 21 pay-per-view. It's 21 events.
Anyways, so Doc, you caught the New Japan New Beginning, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. So first match we had was a 20-minute time limit. We had Jushin Thunder Liger, Satoshi Kojima, and Hiroshi Tenzan versus Taka Michinoku, Takashi Iizuka, and Minoru Suzuki. And they actually beat him. It was a pretty decent match to start the pay-per-view off. It was really cool. Pretty hard-hitting. I mean, it's always hard-hitting, to be fair.
Suzuki is always...
Suzuki is an animal.
Suzuki's a fucking boss. Like, I'm sorry. If there's anybody in that roster that I would think is a Yakuza boss, it's Suzuki.
Yo.
Like, straight up.
Yo. He would be the one.
After that, we had the second match, 20-minute time limit. Again, we had Sanada and Evil, which are the tag team champions.
Yes, they are.
IWGP tag team champions.
Heavyweight?
The tag team, heavyweight tag team champions. Versus Ayato Yoshida and Shota Umino. What team is that?
Umino. They're actually new guys. They're from...
Are they Young Lions?
The Young Lions. They're coming up.
Yes, the Young Lions.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So they just graduated from the academy, I guess.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, no, they're graduating now because they're graduating now because you see as they come out, they have no style. They come out with the black trunks.
Yeah. So they're graduating soon.
Yes.
Yeah. Agreed.
It sounded like they had different music this time around, so I was thinking, they got to be coming up.
Yeah. They graduate when they get style.
Yeah. Also, the next match was third match, 20-minute time limit. We had Shingo Takagi, Bushi, and Tetsuya Naito versus
How was your
Desperado.
spicy juice over there?
My spicy juice?
Yes.
It's done.
I feel the same way. This is not too far.
Again, we had Shingo Takagi, Bushi, Tetsuya Naito versus El Desperado, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Taichi. Good match. It was an 11-minute match, but it was a good match. I mean, you're going to have fucking LIJ win that one, I think, any day, honestly, because it's a pay-per-view. And not just because it's LIJ, but it's, Destino, man. Yes. Come on.
And that's exactly how he ended the match.
Exactly.
Really good.
Yeah, it was a really good match.
And I like how he left him in the ring as the tag champion.
Yes. Yeah, he just went off.
In all your glory.
Yeah,
stay in the ring.
Go for it.
Take all the attention.
That's a fucking leader.
That's a boss.
Cause you know why? He's tranquilo, baby.
Yes.
Tranquilo.
He's the king.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah.
man. But he doesn't give a shit about his title. In fact, he said that there's too many titles.
He wants the title, but he doesn't care about the title.
He wants to be the first intercontinental and heavyweight champion. I could see him doing that.
That's
if there's
exciting.
anybody to do it, at the same time.
That's exciting.
If there's anybody could do it, I would go for Tetsuya Naito.
I want Jay White to hold it for some time.
True.
We were getting to that. Either way, if you don't know Jay White's the IWGP heavyweight champion by now, then I don't know what you're doing.
Over the weekend.
Exactly. Next, we had the fourth match was a 30-minute time limit. Yoshihashi and Tomoaki. Sorry.
You don't even
Honma.
know.
Shut up. Versus Chase Owens and Yujiro Takahashi. You say one of these fucking names. I dare you. Go through the whole thing.
No.
You always defer to me.
Exactly.
So shut the fuck up.
And when I do, I'll say the next match.
So Chase Owens.
You just need to hear Kevin Kelly say it a few times.
Yeah. Oh my God. I love Kevin Kelly, but he's horrible.
Good. He's fun, but it's just like, dude, you need to chill.
Yeah.
Chase Owens and Yujiro Takahashi won that with a package power driver. It was like a 10-minute match.
I was not expecting that.
Good.
I like Chase Owens. I wish he could get a little more, but him and Yujiro are pretty much the guys that can lose for the Bullet Club name.
Yep.
Yeah, because you saw that.
Way too generic for me.
Because the thing is, they can't always win. You have to have them you have to have the balance. So you have to have the people that can lose. So
even NWO had that. So it's just that's why they had bring people come in. So yeah. they can take losses.
Yeah. And the next match after that was Gorillas of Destiny defeating Togi Makabe and Toru Yano.
Oh, these names you know, so that's why you fucking picked it. Because you can just say Gorillas of Destiny.
It's so weird to see these two back together because they hate each other, man.
Yes, they do. They do. He's annoying. Yano is annoying.
Yano is
and
annoying.
And I love it.
It's great, but it's annoying as fuck.
Yano's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites of all time. You know, he's never, like, Suzuki still never beat him in the G1, and I freaking love it. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. I like the funness of the match.
No, it was fun.
And I like how you guys were talking about how crazy the match was.
And this is the thing. Yeah, and this is the thing. Like, watching watching a lot of those matches, it was just a lot of fun overall. Because usually you have the hard-hitting matches all the time. And, like, yeah, they're fun to see. But also you want to see some exciting...
See that the whole thing.
Yeah, you want to have some exciting matches, some exhilarating matches. Not hard-hitting, but if you can have an exciting match back-to-back.
I mean, he can be, but...
He can be. Yeah,
that's not his wrestling style, and to see him go up against God, that's different.
Yeah, it is different.
It's very different. It's different for God. They're used to fighting somebody like
Evo or Sonata or the Young Bucks or whatever. Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
being serious. Because, I'm loving Tom messing around now. He's already broke it, but that one day, he's like, he's trying to be a good guy. Now he's trying to be a bad guy. And Tama Tonga can go either way. To me, he's very entertaining. I love him.
He's great.
He's like a hard dude that you don't want to fight, but it seems like you can have a beer with him too at the same time.
Yes.
Like, he just seems...
No, you know what happens? You fight him, and then you go have a beer with him afterwards.
Well, shit, that's all the Wild Samoans.
That's true. This is very true.
After they fuck you up.
Yeah, this is very true.
and that's one of the reasons why that was one of my first Bullet Club shirts.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
What the fuck was mine? Kenny's was mine.
He hits that gun stun out of nowhere.
Oh my God!
It's fucking.
And he hits it clean.
It's almost.
It's like DDT.
But he's almost as good as pulling it off as Randy Orton is.
Yes, he pulls it off
literally out of nowhere.
It looks as pretty as a diamond cut.
Yeah.
The diamond cut is not really pretty.
Beautiful. Yeah,
it's not really that pretty. That's most times.
When he got it off like clean and perfectly and timed it perfectly, it looked great every time.
It looks like it has impact. It doesn't just look like he's doing.
Agreed.
It's not pretty for a reason.
Yep,
that's what it is. And so the next match was Taiji Ishimori defeating Taguchi.
This kid.
You're laughing just because you didn't have to say Ryusuke?
Yep, and then I made sure I didn't have to. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was the match before.
It was so fun.
Yes, this was my favorite match.
It was so fun. Such a good match.
This is my favorite match. This is really my favorite match.
And I love Taguchi. I love Taiji Ishimori too.
But yeah. Of the match, Ishimori is my guy.
Ishimori to me reminds me of fucking this dude from what's the big dude from
Hulk?
No,
The Thing. He's the big dude.
No.
He's stacked, dude.
No, he's stacked, but he reminds me of a dude from Bloodsport that he had to fight. But just a smaller version of him.
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
I don't know the name.
It's gonna come to me and I'll be very angry.
There's gonna be a picture right here. Yeah. But y'all know who I'm talking about. I'll overlay it right here.
It's crazy.
But Taiji Ishimori, he's fucking so talented, and Taguchi, I love the promo because he looks so regular in the promo with his glasses and everything, and they were just talking shit back and forth. It was great. Yes, I couldn't understand anything that they were saying because it's all in Japanese. But for the most part,
that's what you was watching it in?
No, the promo was in Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Chong Li Bolo.
What happened?
I said it's Chong Li Bolo.
Bolo, yeah, there you go, Chong Li Bolo. Yeah, that's who he reminds me of. But I love the promo. The match was just as good. I loved how he did his little dance in the ring, and then Ishimori did the same thing. He did his dance. He was like, I'll see if I can have a gif of it. It should be on Twitter, so I'm gonna see if I can steal it from somebody.
There's one on Reddit already, but it was cool to even see Taguchi get frustrated. You don't see that too often.
Yes, you don't see it too often. As a vet, you don't.
No, not at all. And he's just really fun, man. It's just super, super fun. And he kind of reminds me of Itchweed a little bit. He's kind of...
It's a very different style.
Unorthodox.
It's a very different style. Yeah.
And he has that Asuka butt bump and everything that he does that. So, but it was fun. It was such a fun match, and it was a great match too. It was like you said, it was my favorite match of the night, honestly.
Yeah. I watched that match like 3 times.
No, it was fun, dude. After that, we had the 7th match was a 60-minute time limit match, special singles match. Just probably like one of those grudge matches. We had Kazuchika Okada versus Bad Luck Fale.
I was not gonna say Fale.
What happened? You were gonna say fail, weren't you?
Like you. Oh, I see the dance. I see Taiji Ishimori dance.
Yeah.
This is hilarious.
It's the exact same dance. He did his dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was fucking awesome. But anyways,
I like to see that from him because you don't see his personality.
Exactly.
You just see him, the Bone Soldier, stone face.
He's just like gonna fuck you up with a stoic face.
Yo, he is ripped like a piece of paper. This is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, see, I'd like to see him and Neville get face to face.
Oh my god. Soon come.
You can't say shit like that. You know who I would like to see
Battle
too?
of the Swole.
Him.
A little.
Him and Tyler Bate would be insane.
Yes, you did. You did text that.
No, I said that about somebody else. I said Gable and Tyler Bate would be fucking insane.
Yes, that would be great. I would love to see Gable whoop a lot of ass.
Ishimori and the Bruiserweight would be a fucking crazy match.
Yes, it definitely would. Oh my god.
Oh, I wish they could just do that. Like,
we've been itching for
just
cross
promotion guy. He's just so easy. Anyways, so yeah, Kazuchika Okada won with the Rainmaker. It was a hard hitting.
It was 2 back to back.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It was 2 Rainmakers back to back.
It was. He had to because
you see how big he is.
How big he is, exactly.
And then you see him do the superplex.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't think that was gonna happen.
And then afterward, he got attacked by the Bullet Club after he won.
It makes sense.
Because you kind of have to. Because so where did they go with Okada from here? Like,
I don't know. They just gave him a win.
One of the longest reigning New Japan.
He is the longest.
He is the longest. You're right. He is the longest reigning IWGP Heavyweight Champion. I know that we have Jay White because we're about to talk about this in a bit. Yes. But where does he go from here? Like
G1. We'll see in the G1 for sure.
Okay,
right?
fair enough.
Jay White's going to get a couple wins under his belt, and then they're going to tease it. See, for sure.
I wonder who he's going to actually fight like at the G1 Supercard here in New York. That's going to be interesting.
Oh, are y'all getting it out there? That's
Marty Scurll Part 2.
Huh?
Him and Marty Scurll Part 2.
No, that's in an 8.
That was All In.
That would be good. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because then after that, we have Marty Scurll versus Nick Aldis.
Yes.
I sent you that picture. I did.
Yes, it's the 29th. Concord. Yeah.
But yeah, and after that, we had the 8th match, 60-minute time limit, IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Hiroshi Tanahashi lost to Jay White and lost his title after just beating Kenny Omega. Tell me, do you need another one opened? Yeah, you need another one.
Yes. Thank you.
So yeah,
I was not expecting. I
wasn't expecting it either.
Because he had the title for less than a month.
Yeah. No, about a month.
About a month.
A little over a month. It's like the tiniest sliver over a month.
The third or the fourth?
Fourth.
Yes, a little bit over a month.
Did they just give it to him as a placeholder since they knew Kenny was leaving?
Yes, and
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Transition champion, right?
Yeah, and I'm kind of happy that he didn't beat Kenny for 2 titles.
Who?
Jay White.
I would have preferred it, actually.
2 titles and then he leaves?
Yes. Yeah. I would have preferred it.
Because then what do you... Who says anyone's going to go back to... Who says Kenny's going to go back to New Japan? And where does this third match happen?
This is my thing. Having Hiroshi Tanahashi win at their WrestleMania.
Yes.
And dropping it at... What would it be after WrestleMania? Would it be Backlash or some shit like that?
Backlash, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And dropping it at Backlash, that would be like John Cena winning at WrestleMania and then losing. Beating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania and then losing to Seth Rollins right afterwards. It would not make sense to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, that's why I would have preferred to have Jay White have taken it from him at Wrestle Kingdom And then, but the problem was, since Tanahashi won the G1, they had to go that way with it. So it's like, I love the Ace. The Ace is dope. I love his hair. His hair is fucking awesome.
Love his hair.
Like, the whole time, it looks like he's in pain. Like, he is selling the shit out of everything that hurts.
Yes.
Like, his knee injury. Like, it makes you look like the man just is crawling from the bottom to fight his way to the top, and I love it.
Yeah.
And they painted a great story throughout the whole match. I wouldn't give it like the 5 or 6 stars matches that Okada and Kenny got, but I give it a solid 4.5 maybe, like, because it was a good match. Like, he had him on the road for a while. He beat him at the G1.
Yeah, he been beating him.
Kenny, he beat Okada. So it's like, you knew they were pushing Jay White for a reason. You kind of felt it the whole time, and then when you see
the
Kenny leave,
of where it goes to,
and when you see Kenny leave, you kind of felt something was going on as well. So it's like, I understand why they gave him the title now, but I also think maybe a couple of more months.
That's why I was not expecting him to win after just 1 month of holding the title.
Yeah,
after Kenny left.
It was a fun card though overall.
Very fun.
I liked it a lot, and you know what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I guess it'll make sense as far as if you're thinking of wins and losses as somebody who can overcome. So Jay White overcame Tanahashi. Jay White overcomes Kenny. Kenny and Tanahashi fight it out. Tanahashi can beat Kenny, so why can't Jay White beat either one of them? So to me, it's like, this next new hot kid talking shit. When did he tap out Tanahashi? Was that during the G1 or before this?
That was the road to
that
New
was
Beginning.
Road to New Beginning. Yeah, that was like
might have
2
been
weeks
in
ago?
the States.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay.
Because he couldn't make it.
I think that was like in
Maybe right
Sapporo or
before.
something like that.
Yes.
Oh, is that when they couldn't get their travel cards?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I mean, they've been painting this picture for a while that Jay White kind of has his number.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
he had both of their numbers. He had Tanahashi and Okada's number.
He's the only one to have beaten Tanahashi at the G1.
Yeah.
He's the only one. And I mean, the boy's good. I remember when he was just like regular Jay White at Ring of Honor when we went to Final Battle the first time.
No, we didn't go to Final Battle. We went to Mayhem.
Yeah, Manhattan Mayhem.
Yeah.
Dude, when we saw him the first time, I was like, oh, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
And I knew he was good. I just didn't know how good he was because he was having these matches that were just like fresh off of being a new young lion. He's only been he's only been wrestling for what?
6 years.
6 years?
6 years. You're already the IWGP.
Oh no, it's 4 years since he was last year, so 6 years. Yeah.
Exactly. And he said that during his promo, his title win promo.
6 years, and you're already the IWGP
and shitting on everyone.
Champion.
He said, I said we were family. I said we were friends, but this is different.
Jay White.
We are not. I don't know when they started giving him a mic, but as soon as I heard him,
he's so good.
I knew it. Because I don't feel... Yeah. I feel like they didn't give him a mic during the U.S. title.
He needed that persona, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He needed it.
It all happened...
Finley like, yo, where you at? Like, Finley's gone. I feel bad for Finley in a way because he's watching his boy who came up and is just now the champion. It's like, holy crap.
Yes.
What a way to go.
Yeah.
Ride that rocket, man.
But they're in Ring of Honor, so hopefully Ring of Honor does something with that.
Hopefully.
Because they have to do something. They have somebody who just got injured. Hopefully they can do something with that. Hopefully they can even just like make him the same way WWE is doing with Bobby Fish right now. They're not utilizing him in the ring, but on the mic. Yes.
He's still technically hurt. That's why
he's still recovering.
It's
I don't know
ACL injury. Yeah, he's still recovering.
Yeah.
That's at least minimum 6 months.
Yeah.
Minimum.
I feel like it's been 6 months already.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you have full functionality.
Oh yeah, of course not.
That's like
I'm just
6
saying,
to a year.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry. This is WWE we're talking about.
But no, it's being that we're talking about WWE. Might as well just move on to WWE at this point. We're gonna run through Raw because Raw ties into Elimination Chamber.
I do want to talk about NXT when we get a chance.
We can talk about NXT afterwards.
Yeah.
So Raw results, we had this whole thing with Becky Lynch not wanting to see the doctors. They said, "Hey, you saw your doctors."
I'm loving the storyline.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm loving the
It's
storyline.
great. I'm actually for it this time with the authority angle. The way they're doing it, it's kind of making sense.
This is way better. Not way better, but this is the authority angle. This is Austin versus.
It's exactly what it is.
And then it's a different version of Austin versus McMahon. It's Austin. It's
a lady
Austin versus McMahon, and then a higher up steps in.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's
the man
happening.
versus the
Exactly.
man.
It's the man versus the man. Exactly.
Yeah, the McMahons
The final
and
boss.
the man of the McMahons.
It's literally the final boss. Exactly.
Yes.
Perfectly put. But I loved how they were like, yo, if you apologize, all you have to do is apologize. You saw the doctors. You saw your doctors. Your doctors conferred with our doctors. Our doctors said, hey, you're good to go. You probably at best have a sprain. They didn't really like say what was going on. But she probably has a sprain, like I told you last week. Most likely. And that takes about 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 4 to 6 weeks overall to be completely healed. A sprain. But for the most part, they're like, hey, all you got to do is apologize.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, swallow your pride, blah, blah. And like, I would put myself in that situation. It's like, shit, would I apologize? It's like the thing I worked hardest the most for.
Would I apologize?
What would I do? Like, would I stand my ground?
Why would I?
Why should I?
Do I trust them? No. Do I trust them enough to apologize?
And the thing
That's
is, she
the
did.
cross to bear.
Yeah. So with that, after that, so like they started out with that, and it left. The way they laid out the show was done really well because they started with that, and then intermittently throughout the show,
you have to apologize by the end of the night, and then 9 people came and talked to Becky.
Exactly.
Throughout the whole show.
And like, so she was ever present throughout the whole show.
It was her show.
Yeah, it was her show.
Yep.
She's a SmackDown girl.
She is a SmackDown
And
girl.
Raw was her show.
Yeah. Well, technically, the WWE is her show now.
Yeah.
If you think about it that way.
Yes, it is.
The way they're booking
man
it
of the brand.
Yeah.
She's the man of the brand.
Literally, she's the face of the brand right now.
I'm gonna say
as
the
of
man,
right
but
now,
she's the man.
but no, yeah, agreed. But to take it from AJ Styles, she's the face that runs the place right now.
Yes, and she don't run just SmackDown.
She runs WWE right now.
Yes.
So yeah, she had to the end of the night to apologize, and from there, like the rest of the show kept going. So you had Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka defeating Bayley and Sasha Banks, Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. That was to deter whoever got pinned were gonna be the first entrance into the Elimination Chamber.
Yes. So how
for
is
the
this
tag
going
team
to happen?
championships.
Are they going to have 2 females in a chamber?
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't see the graphic? They had a graphic of like 2 females in each chamber.
I didn't see that. I watched the matches. I don't
You
really.
said it last week. You said 2 women, 1 chamber. And I gave you that look, like I know what you're trying to do.
I definitely did, but I
I
was.
seen too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
That's what it was.
That was me being an asshole and me making a joke.
But you were
and
on point.
I was, but I wasn't really sure. Thank you, Blue Point. It's fine. So what happened? How do they get eliminated?
What do you mean? If one of them gets pinned, they're out.
Okay.
Think of it like an Elimination Chamber tornado tag situation. That's all it is.
Well, tornado tag is just 1-on-1. It's just one get eliminated and another get eliminated. But I get what you're saying.
But you
I
know
get
what I
what
mean.
you're
Like,
saying. How it's supposed to be.
If one of them gets
eliminated, you get
the
eliminated.
team
You
gets
and your
eliminated.
team.
Yeah.
You and your teammates gets eliminated. Gotcha.
Can I
Should be-
can I take this moment to make fun of Tamina's promo skills?
Oh,
No,
my
don't
God.
do it.
Go ahead.
Don't do it.
Have at it.
Please,
You got
don't.
Jax talking all this shit, and Tamina's sitting back like me on the side while y'all talk, going, "Yup, yup." It's like, come on, you can
Not
do something.
a fucking word, dude.
She's shaking her head.
Yo, I was looking at it. I was
they don't
like,
give her shit.
yeah, I was like, say something, girl. Like, something.
Yes.
One thing.
I guess not her promo skills. It's what they trust her with. They don't trust her with shit.
I would not
Fair.
trust her either.
I wouldn't trust her either. I would.
She does not sound good. They need to put her in acting classes.
Something.
Either that or I'm all for nepotism. I'm all for it. I'm all for nepotism because you're supporting not just one person. You're supporting the family, and you might be supporting Tamina's kids whenever she has some, if she doesn't have some already. But you're putting money behind this person.
You are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I know she could wrestle because it's all her injuries. Because I've seen some old stuff of her when she was a little lighter. And
Once upon a time, she could wrestle.
But now,
once upon a time, she could wrestle. It doesn't look the same. It doesn't look the same. It's the same thing with Nia Jax.
Did you see the frog splash that she did?
She's always done a frog splash like that.
Terrible. Her feet touch the ground.
She's always. It's not a frog splash.
No, it's just
like a splash. It's the snooker splash. It's a horrible.
Like you can go to the training just for a bit and just splash on like a pad for a bit and just work on it for fun.
Like why don't you trust your body hitting? And
if you can't do that by now, that's a problem.
I did like the little promo packages they had for the ladies. Each one hyped.
Oh, it was great.
I loved it.
I loved it.
I love that they're doing all of these promos for these titles, these beautiful titles that Alex does not like.
I don't like them, man.
I like it.
You know the one thing I do like that they're doing?
I like that they're yellow.
Besides the ugly ass titles,
gold, whatever.
The fact that it's not a branded title.
Yes, it's co-branded.
It's gonna flow between, which is what they should do for the tag team, for the men's tag team. They should. You know why they should? Because they barely have teams enough to fill it out. You don't see.
They have enough teams. They have enough teams
on each brand.
They have enough teams.
No,
they do. You just don't see them on the show enough. To be honest with you,
they have enough teams.
I think there's at least 6 teams on each show.
This is the thing. Let's say there and there probably are. So you have 12 teams total.
They didn't utilize them the right way before it was one per brand, and they're not utilizing it the right way now, being that it is one per brand.
The problem is
never utilized.
If you're gonna have the same 6 tag teams show up, and you're not putting anybody else in the limelight on each show, just have the shit interbranded. Because at least those 6 teams could go against each other through the shows, not the same 3 fucking teams going at it every time.
And then can we skip down the 3 matches?
We can't skip down 3. Sure.
How many? All 3 of those are yours?
No, shut up. So which one do you talk about? What do you want to talk about since you want to skip 4 matches? Raw Tag Team Championship match.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
So good.
We can talk about Ruby Riott and Nikki Cross.
I don't care about that.
Know, there's nothing really to talk about there. Dean and EC3.
Well,
EC3 finally had a second match,
but he lost.
Yeah, he won the first one.
Why the 50-50 booking?
I don't understand that at all.
I don't get it.
Is Dean leaving or is he not leaving?
I think he's leaving.
Right? As far as I know, he's leaving, and it just makes sense.
Is he leaving to go somewhere else, or is
he taking time off?
Yes.
But he's gonna ride that 60-day clause out for sure.
Exactly, and then he's gonna try to get some more money. And he might use AEW for that.
He's from Vegas.
He's from Vegas?
He lives in Vegas. I told you this. He lives in Vegas.
Can he make it? He can't make it to May though.
He could show up.
I think his
Starcast. Can he even do Starcast?
That's an independent thing. I don't know, but he could show up.
Mm-hmm. All's well that hopes well.
But
I would love,
it's Raw Tag Championship match.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking amazing. I loved it because this is why I loved it. One,
I want Chad to be singles wrestler again.
That's one.
Thank God he had the title, but
that's one. 2, Chad's a fucking beast.
Mm-hmm.
Chad Gable's a beast. We all know this.
Mm-hmm.
3, the Revival are one of the better tag teams.
They were ready to leave.
And they were ready to leave, and that's why they got the tag team championships. Let's be honest. We know this because we know this. But no, I actually like this. Like I started appreciating their style more and more while I was watching this match.
Yeah,
it's the old school style.
It's old school style. Yes,
it's win at any cost almost style. Like pull out every trick in the book type shit.
It's old school style they wrestle like the wrestlers that were wrestling.
It's Smash Mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were wrestling the Rockers.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah.
They wrestle like they were wrestling the Rockers.
That's the thing too, is WWE wouldn't give them that platform to actually do it on the Raw. Like in NXT, they definitely did it, and it was
amazing.
Just hype.
Yeah.
Give them that here. Now they are, and it's like, this is what we were waiting for.
Yeah. But again, the only reason they did it is because they probably asked for their releases. They're like, no, we're gonna give you the championships.
And they kept giving TV time.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Like, okay, we know you're frustrated. We're gonna give you TV time. Hold out at least a month.
Yeah.
At least hold out for a month, and you'll be a little bit more happier than what you are right now.
So what does this do with the club?
Club doesn't matter.
The end of Raw, Becky Lynch apologized, and everything like it was cool. She was like, "That's it," and they're like, "Yeah, that's it. You apologize. You're back at WrestleMania.
They just
You're
walked
good."
out.
They walked out. They're like, "Yeah, we're good. Everything's good." And then Vince said, "No chance for you to be at WrestleMania
Hilarious.
at all." And I was just like, "Dick," but great.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, "No, this is stupid." Blah blah. But then thinking about it, you originally wanted Charlotte versus Ronda. Yeah. Originally, that was supposed to be the plan. But then when you have something as hot as this happen, like with Becky Lynch, the man,
make it a better storyline.
You needed a heel, like a true heel to show up.
Yeah. Because
you would have had Ronda versus Becky. Becky really isn't a heel. She's like he's an anti-hero. We talked about this already.
She's the Austin. She's the CM Punk. She's the tweener.
Exactly.
We love her for whatever she does. She's AJ when they were trying to push him down as a heel. Not a heel. There's really no heels anymore. There are.
No, there are. Definitely
there are heels. There's a lot more tweeners than anything else, though.
Yeah. But you needed the real heel. And Charlotte excels at being a fucking heel. Yeah. Like, honestly, she does. So because I understand putting her in there.
It's not that she's a heel. It's just that she's not liked.
Agreed.
And because she was getting cheers when she was whooping on Ronda.
On Ronda, yeah, she was.
For what was that? Survivor Series.
She whooped her ass.
But just because we wanted to see that, and then we wanted to see her come back off of that for Ronda. We wanted to see her come back off of that.
True.
But we really, she's just really not liked. When she's pushed down to be a face, she's not a face.
What'd you drop over there?
Because of that nepotism you said.
Exactly.
People just know she's up there. And so outside of it, they're just like, all right, I'm going to hate you because of where you came from.
Yes, and that's another thing onto Tamina because there's nepotism, but she just can't get over in any way. In the ring, she can wrestle, but she's, for whatever reason, it's just not translating anymore. But I don't want to talk about her anymore.
I mean, but at this point, there's going to be a triple threat.
Yeah.
WrestleMania. Hopefully, God, I hope you get this right. And
is it going to be one match?
The main
main
event. What do you mean?
Is it going to be Ronda versus?
No, it's going to be a triple threat match.
Okay.
Because
I honestly don't
even care. Because the thing
is,
if you want if you want Becky Lynch to make the most impact, she beats both Ronda and Charlotte. And
so Ronda doesn't get pinned.
Ronda doesn't get pinned. Charlotte gets pinned.
That's amazing.
Because Ronda, by pinning Charlotte, you save Ronda from the whole thing, from not actually losing.
Yeah.
But still losing at the same time.
Yeah. You didn't beat me, you won.
But you won, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. But yeah, that's how I see it playing out. But I hope it's actually the main event.
Yeah.
Not co-main event. I want that shit to be the main event. For all I care, the Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins match could be the first fucking match on the card.
Brock and Seth?
Yeah.
Sure.
I could care less.
About that.
I don't. Nobody does.
I know he's gonna win.
Yeah, we know he's gonna win. Nobody really cares about that match right now.
That's why we're not going to see it. Are we even going to go see G1?
We'll talk about that later.
Because it's questionable right now.
I need to see the card
with AEW when we have maybe a match.
I need to see the card.
Yeah.
So moving on to SmackDown.
I want to just say on Monday real fast.
What?
There was a match of PJ Black versus Nick Aldis. It was a really good match for Ring of Honor. It was an NWA title match.
Oh, okay.
On Ring of Honor.
I like that they're doing that at least.
Yeah. I wonder if if NWA is going to have a match for
AEW.
Yes.
Probably.
Whether it's that would be great. Whether it's one title or another.
I wish it was the Marty Scurll, Nick Aldis one, to be honest with you.
I do so.
I wish that was it.
Next year we'll get
maybe, yeah.
Because all his friends are not dead. That's what he keeps saying. He's like, I know you know that all my friends are dead. Like, it's amazing. It's hilarious. He came out with the shirt, too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he came out with the shirt one day, too. All my friends are dead. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for Ring of Honor.
So, SmackDown Live results. Unfortunately, Mustafa Ali, who I was hoping would have an amazing match at the Elimination Chamber.
He had a great match last Tuesday, and you could see his eyes swell up immediately.
So apparently he had like a concussion, and you can't compete with a concussion like at all. So understandably, he's out of the Elimination Chamber.
You can't perform 2 weeks with a concussion?
No, not at all. You hit your head again.
Look at WWE, how you have changed.
Where before, straight chair shots to the head.
Speaking about how you have changed, right? What is the wellness policy with weed? With marijuana?
I don't know. Ask them.
I would love to. We got to figure out a way to do that. Because
Twitter.
Only reason why I asked that is because we have the bro. Matt
we
Riddle.
had this discussion last time.
We had it
many
months
times,
ago before when they signed him, when they announced that they signed him. Interesting.
So after that, heel Charlotte came out, being heel Charlotte, and it was a great fucking promo. I loved it. I mean, the thing is, you're going, but it was a great promo. It's what she does best, being a heel, being an asshole. And
just because you're an asshole doesn't make you sound great on.
No, but who else was gonna? The thing is, like I said, they need a true heel. They need to be as heel as possible.
It was a good promo, but it was boring.
It was. Doesn't mean it wasn't
good.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think what she was out there to do too is just rile up people and piss you off.
Exactly.
That was the job.
I'll take it.
She's setting the stage.
Yes, I always say no reaction is the only bad reaction.
Exactly. Because everybody's just there sitting there just like, all right, like, what are you going to do?
No one's doing that. Everyone's like, oh, get out of here. Go away. We want Becky. And she's like, oh, you want Becky? No. So I get it. And anything else you guys want to say about Becky's, Charlotte's performance?
No, I mean, the only thing I thought too was you could see there was a still of it of Triple H and Stephanie both looking like they were betrayed by McMahon as well. They're like, we just got this under control. We want to make this money, and next thing you know, he comes in at
that was great.
So they're not on the same page either, so they're going to be pissed off, and it just creates more story as well.
I like it.
If they go that route, yes.
You know what I'm looking forward to? Now that you say that, I'm looking forward to WrestleMania 2000.
Yes, it should be like that. It should play out that
way.
It
was four McMahons in 4 different corners.
That'd be cool.
That's a good idea.
That was great. I missed that. That's the best WrestleMania. That's one of the best video games, and that's one of the
hands
best,
down
one of the best WrestleManias.
Next to No Mercy,
it's the same damn game. It's just
but No Mercy was better.
It's just more bridge, but I love it.
The triangle.
Yeah. The branching storylines.
Yes.
Fucking awesome. Fucking
the
great.
Pyramid.
If you got your ass whooped in one match, you still had your ass whooped in the other match.
Exactly.
Like, you went
still
in injured.
hurt.
It was fucking great.
Oh, I have it playing.
Being able to defend all your titles in one night.
Yes, 3 times in a row. APA whooped you out.
Good times.
You were still whooped out.
You don't.
I do.
Lies.
I'm gonna have to find an emulator now.
Oh man.
I still got my Nintendo 64.
I do too. I will never get off of that.
No, you don't.
We're going Parsec one night.
Oh, we should for sure.
Oh my god. It's over.
Also, so after that, we had the Elimination Chamber stipulation match. Again, the same thing that happened on Raw. Yeah. Whoever lost here was gonna enter number 2. So we had Carmella and Naomi, which is a pretty decent team.
Yeah.
And
they dance.
Kind of makes sense.
They dance.
Too. Like in terms of like the
Fabulous
what's going
Glow.
on. Yeah, exactly.
That would
be dope.
That's what
it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They during their promo when they're sitting in their director chairs.
Oh, right.
That's what they call the group. I like it. They need to actually, if they're gonna make themselves have a name, they should actually make them tag.
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah.
Not like the bar. I mean, not like the club.
Okay, fair enough. So they defeated Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville and the Iconics. The Iconics wanted no part of the match. They were just like, all right, done.
Genius.
Yeah.
Smart.
I love
Iconics
it.
Did the best.
I don't mind if I lose. I just know that I don't come out first.
Exactly. It was smart.
Yeah.
And
I loved it. I love the Iconics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're annoying, but I like them.
That's what they're supposed
That's why I
to be.
like them.
Chicken shit heels, being annoying and running, trying to do dirty shit. I love it.
Yes. So yeah, back to talking about this Miz and it's called the McMiz
TV. I wasn't a big fan of that.
Stop matching and mashing up names that do not mix. There's nothing pretty about this. It's disgusting. It's horrible. The tag team is horrible. Miz called them the best tag team ever.
The tag team is horrible, but it's fun to me.
Yeah, it is. Miz is definitely one of the best tag team participants.
Agreed.
Ever.
Yeah.
He's had titles with pretty much everyone he's had tag matches with. Sandow.
Mm-hmm.
Big Show.
I forgot the Sandow thing.
Oh no! How can you forget that?
That was great.
How can you forget that?
Where is Sandow?
He was Aaron Stevens in Impact, and then after that, I don't know. I think he possibly retired.
Mizdow, that was so good.
Mizdow was great. Johnny Nitro, Jericho, I believe. I might be wrong about Jericho, but
probably.
I think they were together at one point.
Yeah, maybe as tag teams, maybe not as champions, but I don't know. He's most likely had a title with everybody he's teamed with. Anything else you guys want to say about the McMiz TV segment with the Usos?
The one thing I liked about it was the funny part when they were like doing the quiz, like asking the colors and what's my favorite thing.
Yes.
And when he was like the
quinoa.
Yeah, and when he was just like the
yes.
When he was like. He's like, what's my favorite color? Blue. He's like, blue.
He should have just pointed at the belt, the brand title.
When he was like, what's my favorite minor league baseball team? And he was
Toledo
like,
whatever.
Yeah, the Toledo Mud something, and like the Mudslingers. Yeah, some shit like that. I don't know, but the crowd, the pop.
But he's
crowd,
Ohio.
Yeah, exactly.
He's Ohio.
The pop from the crowd was hilarious, and I was like, I love that. And he was just like looking around, like
he should have just been like, I'm a hometown boy, and he wouldn't have had to do that. But
no, it was funny.
It was funny.
That's why I liked it.
Yes,
that's why I liked
it. The Miz is great. My biggest gripe before. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say my biggest gripe is that we had this whole thing with him, AJ, and Daniel Bryan.
And that's nowhere now?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
It's void. It's null and void. It means nothing anymore.
We know what it should have been the whole time. We called the main event for WrestleMania. One of the main events for WrestleMania a long time ago. But it hasn't happened.
What is it? What's the reason?
Because they mistimed it. They put it for fucking SummerSlam instead of fucking WrestleMania.
Sure.
But is it that or is it New Daddy Miz?
What?
Is it New Daddy Miz?
No. He still wants to be champ.
He's still on the show. You're right.
Exactly.
Because he actually is still champ.
Exactly.
So it's not New Daddy Miz. Okay. But it's frustrating.
Maryse, she got it at home.
She holding shit down.
She's holding it down. That's why I fucks with Maryse.
Say that again?
I said they got money. They're well taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. They both get WWE checks. And I'm sure both checks are big enough to be comfortable.
Yeah. Yep.
So
after that, we had the gauntlet match. Now, this gauntlet match was reminiscent of last year's gauntlet match with Seth Rollins that went like 65 minutes.
No, it wasn't. It was better.
It was better. Hands down, was better. Because Kofi Kingston is a fucking man.
Yeah.
I don't care who says it. The fucking New Day says it themselves. Xavier Woods. I told
big each other up every chance that they get.
But they big Kofi up
all the time.
The most.
You were kind of mad about him.
I wanted it to be Xavier Woods.
Of course.
While I was watching it the first 5 minutes. After that, I texted that during the first 5 minutes when I was watching that.
Because I saw that and I was like, I understand. You're right. You're not wrong. I love Kofi too. But I want to see more of Kofi. I want Kofi. We were just talking, and I came to the conclusion like, if he wins this title, he would be a Grand Slam champ.
Yeah, he would.
I would love that for a black WWE superstar
over fucking due
who has been with the company since 06.
I agree. And he said the same thing in a promo a few weeks back or a month back or so, that I've been here forever, I've never gotten a chance. And then all of a sudden he's still saying that shit in the match still. You know, what he got in AJ's face. I loved every minute of him getting in AJ's face.
I loved it. Like, no, this is a match.
I'm here to fight.
Yeah.
He was like, fight me. I was like, get it, bro. I was like,
he put him out, though. He put him out.
Fucking shoved his face and everything. I was like, I mean, he put him out, but you know what? It's the fucking heart.
It was a good
He took out the champion. He took out Jeff Hardy and Samoa Joe.
Yes.
He needed to prove he needed that spot, and right there, it was like all about it. Like,
the thing is,
I'm here to fight.
Exactly, because you could put somebody into the match, into the Elimination Chamber match as a replacement.
Yes.
But you have to establish as to why he should be in the match.
Eligible?
And
ain't no pancake games here. This is real.
Mm-hmm. I heard something way different.
And he showed that he was real about it, and he reminds people constantly, and especially with this performance, why he should get at least a title shot.
So
and him being in this solidifies that.
Yeah, he's been with the company for this long for a reason, and then he had that match to show why. I like how Kofi's Twitter handle is True Kofi, Rob Gronkowski.
Rob Gronkowski.
Yes, hilarious. Because I'm over here about to tweet him right now.
Dude, but everybody praised his performance. Everybody. Like, on Twitter, everybody was like, he got a standing ovation when he got eliminated.
Yeah.
Who the fuck gets a standing ovation?
The person who's been in the match for 40 minutes.
70. Try 70
he was
minutes.
In 70 minutes?
It was
more
that
than,
long.
More
than Seth Rollins.
Did Mr. Lopez?
Yes, more than Kobe Lopez.
Oh,
yes.
man.
Yes.
Japan, they always like to say that fighting spirit, the Warriors.
They really do.
Agreed.
Spirit right there, too.
One of my favorite animes, by the way, Fighting Spirit. Hajime no Ippo. Fucking
and that's
amazing.
That's why New Japan always say it?
No, it's just a Japanese thing. It's just, it's in the culture, the fighting spirit, the samurai,
that's
all
why
that
they
shit.
named the show that.
Yeah.
It's a boxing anime, though.
That's
amazing.
why they named the anime that. Whatever.
That's why fucking Goku never gives up. That's why he's like, go ahead, get as strong as you possibly can so I can fight you. Who?
Why does Gohan always give up?
Fucking fine. I'm talking about Goku.
Because he's got the blood of a human, that's why.
That's true.
Oh, shit.
This is true.
To that. Shut up.
He's not pure Saiyan. He's half Saiyan, technically.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that in a long time. That just came off the top.
That is very true, because I never thought about that until you said that shit. Anyway,
I wish you didn't say that. I wish you didn't say that, Doc.
I loved how the fucking gauntlet match ended, though.
Yeah.
Because AJ Styles is waiting for him. I'm like, you're gonna get RKO, turn around. And
I knew it was gonna
happen. And I was like,
happen. I was like, you're stupid.
Ooh, that was gorgeous.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was awesome. I loved it, and that's why I put laugh my ass. Yeah, it was so fucking funny. I was laughing the whole time. I was giggling because it was gonna happen, and I knew it was gonna happen.
You know it was gonna happen.
And I was giggling, and when it happened, I still fucking laughed. It was so hard, and I was like...
And then you look at... And then me, personally, I looked at the time. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. It's happening. Thank you.
I did that too, actually.
Yeah.
I did that too. Because I downloaded my show.
A half a minute. It's over.
Yeah. It was great.
His music hit, and what time is it? Oh, he wins the match.
With that,
being bread,
and then anything else,
and then.
Anyways, so moving on to Elimination Chamber, since we talked about Raw and SmackDown and shit, we're just gonna go. I'm gonna run through the matches that they have booked. Thank you, CBS Sports. You always have your shit on point for some reason. So none of these matches have been officially announced at this time, but supposedly we're gonna probably have the Raw Tag Team Championship match, another match with them. That's probably gonna happen, maybe pre-show.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 fucking rings in the Performance Center. They have 6 rings.
We're not talking about that right now.
You know what?
I would give anything to stay in the ring.
You know what the Performance Center is?
I know.
No, but you know what it is.
Yeah.
It's actually WCW's power plant.
Okay.
Same exact thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Triple H.
Yeah. You gotta churn them out, man.
Yeah. Like you take from what you know, and Triple H has definitely took from WCW.
All right, we gotta finish this up.
Yeah, well, I'm done with that.
So, Raw Tag Team Championship, we're gonna have that same match again. The Revival champions just won it on Raw
Rematch.
versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable rematch. Hopefully it's as good as the first one. Honestly, I feel that should have been saved for the Elimination Chamber.
The original.
Well, the first match,
one, yeah.
The first one should have been. It should have been a number one contender match.
Because this is the second time. That was the second time. It was a rematch of a rematch, and this because remember Kurt Hawkins.
Okay. So then supposedly we have the Cruiserweight Championship match, Buddy Murphy versus Akira Tozawa. Probably gonna be Buddy Murphy again. I don't see him losing to Akira Tozawa.
I don't see it either. I see it being highly entertaining.
Yeah, of course. Probably on the pre-show again too. Honestly,
there's a P next to it on Wikipedia, so most likely
we have going to Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. Don't care. To be honest, I really don't care. We have the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, The Miz and Shane McMahon versus the Usos.
I don't care.
Don't care. I think it's gonna be entertaining.
I think so too.
It'll be entertaining, but I don't care.
It's the Miz. It's the Miz and it's the Usos.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have the Leap of Faith, and then we're gonna have Coast to Coast. It's gonna be a good match.
Okay, fair enough.
It will be.
After that, we have Raw Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott.
The one that knows.
Stop.
Yeah,
Ruby Riott is the shit.
No, she's good.
She knows that her. Ronda is scared.
Ronda's scared of Ruby Riott.
If you go on Twitter, yeah,
I haven't gotten on Twitter, so
I know.
Even Charlotte, I just saw earlier today. Charlotte's trying to promote Ruby is back, and like everybody's trying to make sure that people think that she actually has a legit chance, and that's awesome of them. Like Charlotte back there, I saw that on Reddit a second ago. You got other people saying things like, she should not sleep on her, things like that. So that's actually good for her.
Ruby's talented, man. I like her. Like she's really a great wrestler. She's really great in the ring, amazing in the ring. Yeah. Like she's pretty good at her promos too.
There's a reason why she's the head of a group. Yeah, it's her group. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be close contention. Because before, Ronda Rousey was steamrolling people, but now it's like people are like elevating their game, so they're kind of like doing that type of shit. Like
she was steamrolling in the beginning, and now we're just realizing we're not realizing, but
people are elevating it.
She can actually
sell. I mean, we knew she could sell.
Yes, she can be vulnerable in a match. It's
and it's okay to have that
actual fight.
Yep.
It's a 50-50 chance for everyone.
Exactly.
I like that.
A good example of that is the Riot Squad, where she fought, I forget the girl's name, the blonde. What's her name? I can't think of her right now.
Liv Morgan.
She fought her and squashed her, but then Sarah came out and Sarah gave her a match. And it was like, yes, that's what I want. I didn't want to squash. Like, she looked like she got hurt.
Sarah Logan is the Viking of the group.
Exactly.
Yeah.
After that, we have the Intercontinental Championship handicap match for the first. How long has it been since we've had a handicap match?
Oh no,
years.
Like, I've seen. Yeah, we were talking about that too.
I could say 10 years. Yeah. Has we only do handicap matches
because we had a handicap with Braun a while ago.
That shit don't count.
It's Braun.
That shit don't count.
It's Braun.
It don't count.
Braun asked for those matches, though. He wanted those matches.
Yeah, he wanted competition. Do we have any legitimacy against? Well, not against, but for Braun. Does he matter anymore?
At this moment, no.
Not with his injury, no.
No.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
He's kind of taking himself to a slow roll, like being a good guy, saving people.
But yeah, this should be an interesting match. I think. Do you think he's gonna drop it to Finn? Because he doesn't have to pin Bobby.
I really hope not.
Yeah.
I really hope not. I hope not. I will like.
I want them to make Bobby back up his word, saying he's gonna beat, like he could beat Brock Lesnar. Like,
yeah.
I would love Leo to actually get the pin on Finn.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'd be.
Actually, that'd be cool. I didn't even think about that. Does he get the belt or does he just hand it to Bobby?
I don't think it really matters.
No. Because the stipulation is he has to beat one of them to get the Intercontinental Championship.
It's not the other way around.
It's not. Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah. It's still his title. It's just a handicap match.
Yes.
True.
He just has an uphill battle.
I
will. It's not triple threat. It's a handicap.
Exactly. I would love to see Leo win.
I think if he does get the pin on Finn Balor, he could probably do like something like, "Yo, I want a title match." I don't see it happening, but
maybe he goes back to 205 and maybe not to 205. Maybe he says this, says exactly what you're saying, and maybe he brings the 205 title back to Raw. I pinned the top contender for this title. I deserve a title shot.
Yeah.
Bobby, chill out. I don't want your title. You have a title. I want this title.
Okay.
What I'm hoping is the Demon hits and takes both of them on.
No,
not gonna happen.
Please no.
Even
just
like
because I want Leo to win.
Cole, they were like, "How does he beat them both?" And he goes, "I don't know." And I'm like, he kind of leaned, like in a way, it seemed like he was leaning to, "Oh, he's gonna become something else to do it." But it seems like a waste too.
That's the problem. Yeah. Like, if there was a time that you should have put out the Immune and got 93 overall, like he does in WWE 2K19, like
Brock.
it should have been versus Brock.
Oh, that was it. That was it.
Yeah, that was the time to do it. He went instead 87 overall against a 93 overall Brock Lesnar. So it's like, yeah, you almost got it done. But if you were Demon, that's when you should have done it.
Way, this is my match.
So it's kind of a waste to kind of do it against them. And on top of that,
it's not a waste when it's a handicap
but
match.
They also have not reestablished him even speaking about the Demon or even referencing the Demon.
With Baron Corbin, they did the thing where you had to use that to beat me. So they try and make it to seem like, okay, I have to be a man and stand up on my feet and do it myself. I don't need the Demon. Like, nah, man, pull that shit out. Have some fun.
This is the only way he win pay-per-views?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the problem.
Just leave. Just leave.
Word. Just go to AEW, man. Go to New Japan.
Go wherever you want to go. Go back with your new friend and your old friends.
It's gonna be a fun match, though. I'll tell you that much.
Get your crotch out of my face.
Right.
After that, we have the Women's Tag Team Championship match in the Elimination Chamber. So we have Nia Jax and Tamina versus the Riot Squad versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville versus the Iconics, Sasha Banks and Bayley, and Naomi and Carmella.
Everyone has names here.
Yeah.
No,
except for the Iconics.
No, I mean like group names.
Oh yeah, so you have.
I just can't think of Mandy Rose and
the Hug and Boss connection. You have
they said it was Fire and
Desire.
Nice.
Desire.
Oh.
Yes, they were.
There you go, Fire.
Yes.
I would have wanted Fire.
Everyone,
Nice.
and then we got the Samoans.
Yeah, that's not what they're called. You just making that up.
That stuck out to me the other day.
They're like, not, but just call them what they are. They ain't
Who do you
black.
think wins that? Sasha and Bayley?
It's Nia and her friend. That's what it is right now.
It really is Nia and
I don't mean to shit on anybody.
No,
I feel bad
well,
saying,
shit, no hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings at all. You know what you do. She knows what she does. She can't even talk during the promo. It's a tag team promo. You can't talk. I'm upset now.
It's like the hot girl and the one that stays behind her chilling. Like,
the hot girl and the chubby friend.
Yeah, and she don't even do that. She don't even be like, yeah. She don't even do that.
Just the annoying friend.
Come in, Simone drop and kick somebody in the face.
That's what she does. She leans over the shoulder.
Sorry. I say this because I want more from her, not because I want to shit on her.
No. I do the same thing.
We want people to do better. We want better television. We want better storylines.
This is tough love that she needs.
Exactly.
You said the WWE Chamber match?
I'm going to that right now.
Okay.
So, last match, WWE Championship match, Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles versus Randy Orton versus Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy versus Kofi Kingston.
Jeff Hardy needs to retire.
He does.
He's hurt. He's been hurt.
All the time.
He's not healthy. He does not look fun to watch.
I see him do a swanton and I cringe. When I see him do that swanton,
I see him move, I cringe. It takes him 5 minutes to get down to the ring.
It didn't this week.
Shit, well, it took longer than the last week.
Yeah, let him get that retirement money.
Fuck it.
Does he need a whole 3 years to get a legend contract? Because he deserves more than that.
He'll probably get it now.
So
at the end of his contract,
put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
Can Joe get a title? Can Joe get a title, please?
After Kofi.
After Kofi.
After Kofi.
So we're all in agreement that we want Kofi to win this.
Yes, please.
Yes.
God,
So
please.
I always say things like I have my heart and I have my brain. Heart is with Kofi.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yes. My brain
is with Joe.
Is with Joe or Randy even.
No.
But
we've been tired of Randy.
Know.
I will never not be tired of Randy.
Like I said, when I text you, laugh my ass off. Sometimes I love Randy Orton. Sometimes it's because of that. He just is a bam out of nowhere.
But that's a novelty.
I know. Trust me.
He's a legend. He's a novelty act at this point. He is a.
It's sad too. To me, I'm like, come on. Like, but again, he's done it all already. So I guess.
Yes, 12-time champions. I don't need him. Is he a Grand Slam champ?
I think so. I don't think he's been a tag team.
Evolution, him and Batista?
I don't think so.
Oh no.
Maybe not, but I don't need him to be.
Please, WWE.
12-time champions, I can understand why he's not, but I don't need him to be.
Please, WWE, for fuck's sake.
I'm just trying to think of somebody that could just set him off to be a little something of what he would. Like, I want some fear out of him, like, to be, like, in a way I was going to say earlier, I kind of want Miz to finally go off like Becky's going off, but that's a whole nother tangent. But Randy, I want him to be a little more scary. Like, I want Bray to be a little more scary. I want him to be, they're going to have to fight. Oh shit, he's dangerous.
So wait, hold on. I don't mean to harp on this one moment every time we have a guest, right? But we pretty much had the Miz go off. He's had his Becky moment. He's had that moment when he was on Talking Smack. Maybe we do need another one. But at the same time, WWE is inconsistent with everything.
Yeah, agreed.
It's like everyone who works at a regular job, you get tired of saying the same thing all the time.
That's me every day.
Whether it's the same person, the same person you're going against, or someone else. You don't want to keep saying the same thing. I said it already. I have my clout, and the world knows. Shouldn't have to say it all over again. But WWE does not pay attention outside of that moment, because that moment is viable for money.
Yeah.
I do want another Talking Smack Miz moment. I do want that. I swear to God, I do want that.
Some fire.
Yes. But is it worth it at this point?
Only if he was going for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
Sure, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I want. I want him to have another moment like that. And I know you love Miz. So hopefully in the next year or two, I want him to have his...
Should have been this year, man.
Fingers crossed. I'm with you. I want it to, but because he's not leaving. He's not leaving.
And that's the thing is, Miz can still have that. Randy, I think I'm kind of over it with. Go back
to I think that's the most.
You've done everything.
He's had the push. He has 12 WWE title championship wins. I don't need him to have another one.
Agreed.
I don't need him to have another one. I don't need him to even be a Grand Slam champ. You see how many people are on the roster?
Yeah.
Sure. Now it's annoying to me when you have a roster so huge, and then you give the Revival a consolation title. Anything else about Elimination Chamber? I just want to talk.
That's it. Okay. Literally.
Last thing I want to. What's going on with Graves?
I don't know. What are you talking about? Is he going in again?
He's been going on Twitter for the weekend.
About what?
Just
the trainers that the trainers that he has worked with, JBL, and the trainers and the inspiration that he has been with. Matt Bloom, which is Albert, being a bully. He said he's with him. He says he's not a bully to him. He said he made him bigger and better and stronger. Although it is, he didn't say it's bully attitude. He just said it would be looked at as bully attitude.
But he's coming from like a tough love type shit.
Exactly. Some people can't deal with this.
Some people can't.
I know some people that can't deal with this.
Yeah.
And it's true, but even with the ribbing, some people can't deal with JBL.
No.
Is it necessary in WWE? Maybe that would have weeded out this huge roster right now for the people that deserve and not the people that want. And I'm not saying that everyone does not deserve. I'm just saying that you might not be able to live in the ups and downs of WWE.
Some people aren't cut out for it.
This is true.
It's like people that go to the military that can't handle drill sergeants.
Oh my God, Gomer Powell.
What?
A Full Metal Jacket.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
One last bit of news.
I
know. One last bit of news. Jimmy Uso got arrested.
Yeah, and the other news. Please.
No. My funny thing is,
because you were just laughing, I saw you chuckling.
I was laughing and trying to hold it in because of the fact that update from Uproxx, WWE statement on the arrest is below in full quotations. Jonathan Fatu is responsible for his own personal actions. Period. Quotations.
This is not the first time. Done. This is not
immediately.
The
So
first
when I read
time.
that, I was just like, "Oh shit!" Like,
yeah, because that's not the first time. After a while, it gets annoying. It's just like, okay, what are we doing? What are we gonna say? We can't say or do much. We just have to say, oh, he's his own man, and we have to treat him as such. We love him as a competitor, as an athlete, and that's about it.
It is what it is at this point. Do you suspend them afterwards? After Elimination Chamber?
This is the second time this has happened, so...
No, it happened to Jay. Oh, well, it is the second time.
I think it happened to the other brother, no? I don't know.
It happened to both of them.
I don't know who's who. Because that was definitely my first thought when I seen this. I'm like, who's who? Did this happen to the same one?
I'm not going to blame Naomi when they said that she's driving down the wrong street. Downtown, for me, they got one-way streets. I've seen some confusion there. But, yeah, taking your shirt off and squaring up to a cop is just dumb. Like,
as a brown person, it is the most stupidest.
As a colored person, not the best idea.
I don't care where you are and how much money you have.
Drunk or not the best fucking person.
Like,
not the best idea.
I'm a drinker. I enjoy my drink, but at the same time, I'm in control of knowing when I'm stepping to a cop and saying my yes sirs and no sirs.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man.
Oh, well, this is some shit I have to read. Nick Aldis details personal fallout with Jeff Jarrett.
You read that shit on your own?
I will. More next
week
Thursday.
We can talk about that.
Oh, there's Lupe news.
Okay, enough. Stop. With that being said, it's the end of the episode. This has been a long episode. One of our longest episodes in a while.
Yeah.
So
I've noticed.
Thanks again.
Thank you for coming.
Being here with us, talking wrestling news. And
not in a physical,
just having fun. Exactly, but just still being here, having fun.
Yes.
Hope you had fun at least.
I'm trying to look for more news.
I had fun.
I did. I loved it. I get to get that out of my system, so thank you.
Yeah.
I have to watch Gotham tonight.
We'd love to have you on again, relatively soon.
Always be
here. Yeah. So we'll let you know when we're good to go. So
there's
you
some
can
Bruce
follow.
Springsteen news.
Shut up. So you can follow us on Twitter at Pokes and
Seth
Chokes.
Rollins got injured.
Yes, kayfabe.
Myself at _ Mr. Alex 25 _ The guy to my left at
NU_KEWLA.
The guy.
I feel like that was my second time looking at the camera.
The guy on Discord, Dawk Holiday. Tell him your Twitch channel.
I got real Dawk Holiday, DAWK Holiday, HOLIDAY.
Like Darkwing Duck?
Yes, Dawk, DAWK.
There you go.
As soon as I seen it on Twitter, I was like, oh!
Yeah.
I love it!
Yeah. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at Pokes Podcast. Facebook.com/eyepokes&headchokes or Pokes and Chokes. You have our Patreon, patreon.com/
More news.
Pokes and Chokes.
More news.
And also, we have our Redbubble, our Threadless, that you could go and check out and get some merch. So,
how do you guys feel about a live action?
We're done.
Aladdin.
We're done. No, we're not talking about this shit.
Blue Will
Did you see
Smith.
Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is coming out too?
Oh my, really? I'm gonna have a ball with that. How horrible that may be.
Why do I let him start doing this shit? Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.
Blue Will Smith, come
iTunes,
on.
Stitcher, Spotify. What else? Google Play and
Threadless.
I said
How
that
dare you
already.
stand where he
Transistor.
Redbubble.
We're done.
Redbubble again.
Have a good week. I hope you have fun watching Elimination Chamber.
No hard feelings.
Peace out.
If you feel it,
no hard
we love
feelings.
you.
Spotify.
It's all for your betterment.
Thanks again, Dawk, for being here. We appreciate it, and we'll get back to you soon. Peace out, guys.
I've had too much beer. I have to go
You have had too much beer.
I just have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.